water, they're just throwing out the car door. And so instead of them going to the ocean, El Cerrito can pick them up in a truck and then bring them here so that they don't go into the ocean so that the animals eat them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we have to pick it up, you know, like if you're at home and you see something on the sidewalk, the person you call is Public Works, and we're part of Public Works, and so that crew goes out, they pick it up and they bring it here. Yes, but your garbage, when you put it at the curb, gets picked up by a hauler, and the hauler takes it to a transfer station where they weigh it. Yeah, I live in Oakland. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna walk over here and look at our rain garden. And it comes to a point like a V. And then that pipe, it collects the water. So all the water that falls on that roof gets collected through that pipe. It runs through a pipe underground and it fills up the cistern. And we use that cistern for the water that's in our toilets and for our irrigation. You can't drink that water because it's not filtered or clean, but we can reuse it. So that's a way that we use water, which is also helpful to the environment. So what's here is a rain garden, and we have 3 of them here on our property. And what the rain garden does is it filters water. We have a lot of things that have heavy metals and dangerous stuff in it. And when the rainwater hits it, it runs off. And we need to be responsible citizens, right? We need to take care of the earth. So we have rain gardens to capture the water, and it filters slowly through. It's not dirt, it's like sand and dirt and sand and things mixed together, different types of soil, and the water goes slowly through it to pull out the pollutants so that when the rest of it runs to the bay, it's clean, right? So we have to do our part because we collect a lot of things here that add a lot of dirty things to the water. And we're responsible for it. And we don't want to get in trouble. We would get in trouble by the state if we didn't take good care. So have you ever heard of something called B&P? Do you know what B&P stands for? It's Best Management Practices. So we have different B&Ps that we follow so that we can make sure that we're not polluting the bay or our community any more than it already is, okay? So our rain garden helps us keep the water, filters the dirty water that gets dirty because of even the bins. The bins are metal, and metal rusts. When water hits rust, metals get into the water, and that would be really harmful for us and harmful for marine life. So we want to do our part not to make things any worse than they are. And actually, we should strive to make things, we want to leave the earth better than when we found it, right? We want to do a good job and be responsible. So how many of you guys know about the 4 R's? Have you ever heard of the 4 R's? So you want to incorporate this into your lifestyle so you can be good stewards of the earth. What does that mean to be a good steward?
Good helper to clean the earth.
Yeah, you want to keep the earth clean, and you want to clean it, make it better for the future. So the way you do it, the 4 R's, I'll just tell them to you quickly, and then maybe you guys can learn about that later more in depth. But you want to reduce. Reduce means that you don't want to buy more than you need. You want to reduce so that you don't have a lot of stuff to throw away.
Annika, she's telling you the 4 R's.
So that's why we have our reuse zone, so that people can reuse things over and over again. And that helps to reduce waste and trash and stuff that goes to the landfill. The third thing is recycling. So recycling is a great thing, but it's not the first thing on the list. The first thing is to reduce. Recycling is the third thing. That's a great thing. But you know, everything has pros and cons, good things and bad So we're gonna walk through the building so you can see it. What's really special about our building is we're LEED certified. We use the least amount of toxic materials to build this building. We have great natural lighting. The paint is non-toxic. So we have the highest certification, which is platinum. This is a platinum LEED certified building. It doesn't look really different when you walk through or smell different, but just so you can see it, and then we'll go to the lobby so you can see what's in our lobby.